Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This video does not relate to any adult's personal life and all the incidents mentioned are truly fictional. Are you sure, my bunnies? You asked your two bunny boys and the little one replied, Yes, Mama, you can go. Me and Appa will stay home. Right, Appa? Yes, baby bunny is right, Vanshi. You can go out with your friends and have fun. We will remain at home. Okay, as you say, and listen, my little bun, don't disturb your Appa. Be a good boy, alright? Yes, Mama, bye bye. Bye, baby and Papa Bunny. With that, you kissed both of their cheeks and went away in the cab which was waiting outside. You reached the venue where party was held and entered there to find all your college friends sitting there. It was a kind of reunion. You were a popular bat in your college days and they were your bully gang members. In spite of being a bad girl, you fall for the most nerdy guy of the whole varsity. And because of this, Jungkook had to face so much backlash and bullying. Not only your friends, but the whole college bullied him. Was the most hot and sexy girl, which is you, was after him. You never knew what was happening behind your back as they used to treat him nicely in front of you. But when you constantly noticed his bruised up body and thought to find out what was happening as he was not ready to tell you anything even after you asked many times, you thought that home abuse was not possible because he was an orphan, and at last you checked the surveillance camera of university. That's when you found that he was getting bullied by every single person of the university, even the juniors. You became really furious and broke the friendship with your members and announced in the whole varsity, It's 10:30 a.m. now, and from this time onwards, if I see a single scratch on Jungkook's body, the person who did it will not go back home on his legs. Carve my words with a knife on your little brains. Later, Jungkook felt guilty because you lost your friends because of him. Your members always came to him and apologized and asked him to convince you to be friends with them again. He pleaded you many times to forgive them, and in the end, you agreed, as how can you refuse your bunny? You saw your friends sitting there and went to them just as they saw you. They started to hoot happily and came to hug you all together. Jack, Sarah, Mia, Mark, Jenny, and Kai, they all together captured you in a hug, squeezing you to the point you can't breathe. Guys, I can't breathe, man. They broke the hug and you sighed in relief. They all were so happy to see you after a long time as you were the only member of the group who lost contact. Oh my god, Vine, we are so happy that you came, otherwise, we thought you won't come. Of course, why would a famous model and entrepreneur like to meet small people like us? He said while fake pouting. Guys, there's nothing like that. They laughed along with you and all sat in a circle to chit chat and catch up for the years they were not together. You really enjoyed this get together with them, and it's already been 2 hours of you gossiping about different stuffs. Guys, you remember there used to be the playboy of our college who was after Ryan? Yes, him what? His marriage proposal came to me. What? Yeah, and you know what I found out? What? He has become the police commissioner of our town and he is not at all flirty now. He has become the most serious person I've ever known. Really? But how can that change be possible? I guess Ryan's rejection put his mind in the right place, or laughed on what he said. Yeah, guys, you can't make fun of him like that. Oh, someone is being protective. All of them hooted, making Sarah red with embarrassment. Guys, there's nothing like that. I he uh, I thought to give him a chance, as you know, everyone deserves a second chance in their life. So I agreed for the marriage, she said shyly while blushing as her friend started to tease her more. It's okay, Sarah baby. No need to explain this much. We know Sarah Kim has fallen for the serious police commissioner. All laughed on what you said and she hid her face in her palms. Stop it, guys. Stop teasing me. You don't have your own love life, that's why you all are teasing me. Yeah, how can you trigger our single ass? Our beautiful girlfriend. She is a doctor in Jason Hospital. I also have a beautiful girlfriend, he said while placing his hand on Mia's shoulder, and she replied, Of course not, guys. I'm in relationship with my dog Molly. How can you say that? Wait till we reach home. All laughed on their bickering and then looked at Jenny and Kai to say something. They both awkwardly laughed and said while intertwining their hands, Guys, we just got married 2 months back. All went silent and Jenny and Kai both looked at each other. Guys, say something. First Sarah, now you guys, you all are giving me really big shock of my life. Here I'm still quoting this Mia girl and you got married? He hugged while saying that and all congratulated Jenny and Kai for their marriage. Now Ryan, please tell us about you. Are you still stuck on that nerdy puppy? Jack, I'll break your mouth for saying that about my husband. And you got married with him? You nodded happily and they were still trying to process your words. You really after that nerdy and what else you were about to say? Uh, mm, and I have a 3-year-old son with him. Mark said while fake crying. You guys are really so fast. One has girlfriend, one has fiance, two are married and one has a child too. But here my life cycle is stuck on going after this girl. Yeah, if you have so much problem with me then stop quoting me. They all again laughed on Mia and Mark's bickering. But on a serious note, Ryan, you really got married with him. I mean, you're so hot and sexy. Why did you marry that nerd, huh? And you even have a child with him. I wonder, can he give you pleasure? You listened her words and they thought you'll burst out at her for talking like that about Jungkook, but to their surprise you started laughing. You laughed on her words as you remember about your nightlife with your nerdy, where you witness a new side of him every single time and they are asking, can he give you pleasure? But you didn't know that someone was listening all this and getting hurt, that you're not saying anything against what they said. And yes, this person was none other than Jungkook himself, who is misunderstanding the whole situation in his mind. And now the thing that he can't pleasure you has stuck in his mind. He and Jungkook came here to pick you up as it has started to rain outside, that too heavily, but here he witnessed something heartbreaking where you did not oppose in whatever assumption your friends made. Meanwhile, guys, there's nothing, Mama. They all looked at the direction from where the voice came, but you understood who is he without even looking. They all looked at a kid who came running to you and jumped in your embrace, and you hugged him back while kissing his whole face. He giggled on being tickled by your nose. Then you and your baby both looked around and you said to them, Bunny, look, they all are Oma's friend. Say hello. Hello everyone. All chuckled on his mispronunciation and he looked around to see everyone laughing on him. That's when his eyes stopped on someone. Jelly? Jenny picked him up while laughing on the name he has given her. He hugged her neck while giving her a bunny smile. You little, always doing jelly jelly. You always forget me. I'm related to your mother or she, he said while playfully spanking Jungkook's butt while he giggled hugging Jenny more. All watched this with open mouth. Guys, what is this? How Ryan's baby know Jenny and Kai? Maya and Ryan's mama sister. What? You guys never told us. You're cousins. That means you knew about each other's marriage and kid. Mm, yeah. Oh my god, you betrayers! Ryan, Jenny and Kai laughed and Jungkook laughed seeing them laughing. Oh, cutie, come to me. I'm Mia, your mama's friend. Jungwoo looked at you and you nodded while smiling, so he went to Mia after coming down from Jenny's lap. Mia picked him up and Mark softly pinched his cheeks, making him show his funny smile while giggling. My god, he is so cute, chewy and fluffy. See, he exactly smiled like Jungkook. And that's when they all remembered that Jungkook was still standing there. Kai got up from his place and came to Jungkook, placing his arm on his shoulder. Come on, Jungkook, sit with us. Oh, no, Young. I just came to take Wanshi as it's raining. Sarah, who was sitting beside you, nudged you while teasing as Jungkook called you Wanshi, cause in college time he used to call you Nona. Jungkook, brother-in-law, you will not be able to go anyway cause it's raining heavily. It's not safe to drive. Let's sit and talk with us for some time. Jungkook nodded and Kai brought him to sit beside Ryan. Nerdy, you have not changed a bit. Do you take care of our Ryan? Ryan glared at Jack for calling Jungkook nerdy, but Jack laughed instead. Jungkook looked at you and was waiting for you to speak on his behalf as you used to do in college time, but he felt sad as you didn't say anything, so he spoke himself. I do not know whether I am able to take care of her or not, but I know that she takes great care of me and Jungkook. You looked at him when he said that, not because of his words, but because of his voice, his tone, his way of speaking. He was sounding sad for some reason. She guessed so, as she can tell his each and every emotion. And why not? It's been 7 years of her being with him. In these 7 years, she has understood one thing, and that is Jungkook is an extremely introvert man. He has difficulty in expressing himself and he is so insecure about himself. Even she tried to remove that insecurity a million times, but some childhood trauma have made a never fading impact on his mind. So she has to give a little more in the relationship and understand him by his actions only cause he will never spoke on his own. You placed your hand on his and kissed his hand while giving him a smile. He smiled back slightly and you knew it was fake, but you can't do anything now. Wow, that was the longest sentence we heard from his mouth since college. All laughed and the time of bidding bye came near. Jungkook came to you and Jungkook and said sweetly, Mama, Appa? Yes, Woo, what happened? Can I go with Jelly today, please? You and Jungkook looked at each other, then you said, Maybe it's not good habit to bother. No, Ryan, he's not bothering at all. Please allow him to go with us. Jen, don't ask for permission. Let's take this little with us. We'll eat ice cream and have so much fun, more than your Oma Appa, okay? All the friends bid bye to each other coming outside, reaching their car, and Jenny said to Jungkook, Brother-in-law, don't worry about Jungwoo. We'll take good care of him and please don't come over at midnight to take him like last time. Jungkook smiled slightly and didn't react much because his mind was just stuck on what happened few minutes ago. He is introvert and on top of that an overthinker. So he can't help but overthink about you not being satisfied with him. And on the other hand, you were noticing his every move. Every time he'd look at you, his eyes sparkle with a new happiness. But today, he was as dull as night. You came back to home, freshened up, and changed into nightwear. And after you, Jungkook went into the washroom. Meanwhile, the things going in your mind were, you will very first ask him what happened. Was he upset because of your friend's behavior, or the matter was something else? It seems like the misunderstanding was not meant to be solved now because you slept while thinking all of this. You became a bit alerted, and your conscience was little by little coming back as you felt something on your neck and some other parts too. You became a bit alerted, and your conscience was little by little coming back as you felt something on your neck and some other parts too. The reason of breaking of your sleep was the torturing of your skin between the upper and lower part of Plump's soft lips. In your subconscious state, you felt a large veiny hand sexily going up down your stomach. In your sleepy state, you try to touch and feel what is happening with you or what or who is the one touching you like that, even though a part of your mind knew that touch. But you were not able to touch or even reach your hand to the one touching you like that. That's when your sleep completely broke. You opened your eyes only to get them widened as you saw your hands being handcuffed to the bed. You tried to process what all was happening with you, but a prickling sensation made you look down just to see the innocent bunny devouring every centimeter of you, with tears dripping from his eyes. You were shocked, not because he was eating you hungrily, but he was crying while doing that and sobbing and sniffing in the middle. Jungkook, what happened, Bun? Huh? Why are you crying, baby? Please tell me. You tried to slightly push him while wiggling on your place to look at him, but he pinned you with his whole strength while crying more as he thought you were pushing him away from you. No, 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 please, Vanshi, I can pleasure you as much as you want. You frowned your eyes with flustered face listening his words. You thought why he said that cause he never say anything useless. There must be some reason behind his words. You again tried to ask, but it was all in vain as he was not ready to listen to you. So you thought to let him do what his heart wants to remove his insecurity. You both carried your session for a long 4 hours and you thought after this Jungkook will lay beside you and sleep cause it's still night but nothing seems like this here. Instead of getting down, he kept lying on you and on top of that, he's hugging your neck tightly like a child as if someone will take you far away from him. You were confused of his this behavior since the time he arrived to the party till now, and now you got a chance to ask him what is going on in his introverted mind. Jungkook, baby, is something bothering you? He shook his head against your skin, nuzzling more in you, and another thought got into your mind that Jungkook called you Nuna only when he said and afraid. You cursed yourself for not sensing that before. You sighed and spoke. You can't hide anything from me now. Spill the tea. I can satisfy you as much as you want. Again, same thing. Baby, I'm not understanding from where this satisfying thing came in your mind. What's wrong with you? You think I'm not good enough? Your friends said. You laughed. What friends? What laugh? What are you saying, baby? Calm down. Stop crying and speak. I came to pick you in the party and heard your friend saying I'm not good enough on bed for you. And you didn't even oppose them. You laughed instead. You made fun of me. Why? Vanshi, am I not good enough for you? Please don't leave me. I will try to be better next time. Promise. He said while crying and pinching his throat to swear like a child. And now you sort of understood the whole scenario. He misunderstanding your conversation and now being insecure about your relationship. And you knew exactly how to comfort him. Bun, you got the wrong idea of that whole talk. I didn't make fun of my baby. Do you think I can do that? I love you so much, baby, and I don't need any other man when I have my own a human form bunny beast with me. You don't even have any idea about my feelings when you touch me. Don't you notice how I become submissive under you? How my soul trembles with your slightest touch, and how I want you to be the owner of every inch of me. And that's the reason why I laughed when they said you can't satisfy me. It sounded funny to me, 'cause only I knew what I'm at night, a little kitten of a beast. Really? Of course, my bunny boy. Thank you for loving me so much from the starting till now and in future as well. I love you more. Oh, Nuna loves you too. Okay, now sleep, cause you'll get the gift of your tonight's hard work as you exercised on me without protection. Both of you giggled. That's the end. Thanks guys for watching the whole video till now. And if you like it, please comment down below and let me know. That really appreciates me for new work, and give some storylines too. That's it. Thanks for watching guys. Thank you very much. I love my Bunn'z. Love, love.